Happy New Year, everyone. It's Rotanai Arnold from the New ABC. And we are here for the New ABC show 17. And as each week, we are discussing about life skills. And this week is what difficulty have you experienced in coaching mentoring? So again, Lynn, I don't know how to pronounce exactly your blog or Twitter handle. Feel free to join us. We can open a seat right now. But as you just said, Blab, I can just start to answer this question. Well, for me, as we have done, the new worker upskilling program over this summer, I had some opportunities to coach and mentor some our young folks from Vietnam to Budapest, and also we had some participants from France. And what we did, you and me, we just had some one-to-one Skype session where we discuss the needs and the expectation from each community member. And my main difficulty was simply as that just to know who they are and what they need in terms of growth development, personal development, or just which life skill they would love to develop. And these days it's not so easy to know this because these young workers have sometimes not any assessment tool for knowing which life skills they already have and which one they can develop. But at least you and me, Arnold, have developed this life skills table. So I think that it was useful during this program, even when they review it. I am correct?
Yeah, well, that is part of coaching. Part of coaching is to see what is the real need, what is the real question. Most of the time there's something at the surface which seems to be the problem, but most of the time that is not the real problem, that's the real area. There's something behind it. And so the task of a coach is to find what is the real need one time when expressing it, and the other end what is limiting the person's behavior, what is in the way, what is the obstacle. And that requires asking very good questions, because that's crucial.
Yeah, that's it. It's not so much about the answer, it's about which question that you ask timely regarding their context or their constraints or their needs, simple as that. And that way you can create a discussion with them. Yeah.
Well, I even would like to emphasize that coaching is totally not about answers. The answers are from the client. The real good coach only asks good questions.
That's it. So it's very much related to another life skill that we cover, which is observing, listening.
Yeah, and questioning as well.
Questioning, yeah, that too, yeah, absolutely. Because if you cannot frame a short and crispy question, and that also relevant to your coachee, as we name them, they're not gonna listen to you or build this relationship with you, simple as that. So you're yourself also a certified coach for many years, Arnold. So maybe you would like to say more about what you have learned or what you keep learning over these years.
Well, that would be a session in itself, but I would say the most important thing why is coaching critical is that coaching takes the other person as the central focal point. So it's not relevant about who I am or what my opinion is, or the focus is totally on the other person. And that is quite unique, because in our society, people are lacking attention, are lacking focus, are lacking feedback. So a coaching session is most of the time already very valuable, because you provide all the attention to the other person. Yeah, and that way it's extremely critical. And for me, as a coach, it's really about not trying to find answers or not trying to be smart or clever or whatever. It's just really being in the moment. If I'm as a coach not in the moment, I might miss clues, I might miss hints, I might miss gestures, I might word or just an expression of what the person says. So it's really, really very important to not do the usual things which we always do, is come up with answers or thinking about the next question or about being very smart in our answers. No, It is totally not working with coaches.
Okay. Yeah, attune yourself, humility, and as we say, keep embracing not knowing. Simple as that. Because it changes all the time, and
Yeah,
again,
coaching is the ultimate form of not knowing, because I don't know what's bothering you or what's preventing you, but it's my job to help you find out. So,
yeah.
But I don't know your life. I don't know your history with it. So it is. I should probably embrace not knowing, because if I start into get, I know your problem, I know what you should be doing, and then I read it and I missed the key clues.
Yeah. Okay. So we know that also coach facilitators or guides are working also with foundation these days, and we are also discussing or trying to approach some foundation, especially the one from George Soros, which is the Open Society Foundation. And I know that you had some conversation with one or two people this week or in previous week, so maybe we can share more about that.
Yeah, well, as we are looking for sources for ABC to get funded or to be part of a larger organization, we're exploring, and the OSF. One of them, the founder is George Soros, who's a Hungarian. It is kind of the main. Well, I don't know whether it's the main land where they are here, but anyway, it's a nice way. And I did contact a few folks who did work there, and they introduced me. So that is very nice. And at the same time, and Mukesh knew somebody who has worked there, and I will have a meeting next week.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's really, really very good to be prepared and to be introduced when you meet someone, because it makes it much easier.
Yeah, absolutely. Break the ice, and at the same time we are researching about this foundation. I'm doing that, so we'll keep you posted more on that. So moving to another topic, another part of the world is Vietnam. So we're not just in Hungary, Budapest, but also with Vietnam. We have great news with Tram.
Yeah, Tram, she did participate in some of the sessions during the summer, and then she moved to Japan. She was literally in the middle of nowhere. But she returned to Vietnam, and she's really willing to help us to get Vietnam more engaged in what we're doing through her marketing. She also will help them with her experience. So it's really, really very good. I defined some goals for Vietnam, so she will help us to get going there and professional. So it's really nice if we get this very talented young lady to help us there. So we're really excited about that.
Absolutely. And there is a big need also for life skills, especially for workers from any type or any age there in Vietnam. We know that, again, they are growing like crazy there, and at the same time, we have some Vietnamese members in our community, so we know what are their needs, how they're growing with life skills. Basically, it's not provided sometimes by their workplace or any other organization, so that's why we could help them. Vietnamese people, simple as that, even sausage.
Absolutely.
So we did also a blend between a face-to-face and online event a few days ago. It was a life skills game, a brainstorming on a life skill game, which was really good, I think, because again it was the first time that we blend this way of doing face-to-face and online thing. At the same time, we had many ideas, and people were not so familiar sometimes with the new ABC, for instance. We had two participants, two women from Budapest. Maybe you can share more about that. I won't say more at that moment. So.
Yeah, but that's you're correct in what we're actually doing, and everything we do is to try and use the best of both worlds. Use the best of traditional ways of operating things, and at the same time using new technologies, not just for the fun of it, but with the goal of reaching a larger audience and be able to scale. Because again, I would like to reach our target audience of all these unemployed or underemployed young workers from all over the world, which in our latest calculations, more than 400 million people. So not everybody is capable of moving into Budapest or Paris or whatever. So that's why we use these online tools. But we try to blend it. And so it was nice that you could participate. And I didn't have a feeling that there was any obstacle. It was just you in through Skype calling, you just could participate just like any other one was doing. So
that's it.
I think that was a great success by just trying and seeing how it works. So even in the brainstorm session, we really had the feeling that you were just part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. I had this feeling. Again, you can see the picture on Instagram, Flickr, whatever you want, where we had this, from your laptop and me there, and I was virtually there, simple as that, but in real time, and debating with Reka, Maria, or you and Bukesh and Tamas. So, and at the same time, we end with this session of 1 hour, one half an hour or so, 2 hours, I think it was the duration, with some result and already some great ideas for the next meetup, where we'll include this life skill game, right?
Yeah, so I invite everyone to join us on the 18th of January, where we will test this first version of the life skill game. So we're really happy to do that and take it from there, and see how we can improve it and how we can work it out so it can not be a one-off game, but a continuous game and something which can be done online as well. So lots of things to be done, but we made a good start, so we're really happy about that.
That's it. So the next meetup will be on January 18th, I think, in Budapest. So we can just ping us at the new ABC or just on Facebook, the new ABC Global, and then we can share with you more details. But you can check out as well that on our website, thenewabc.net. So let's move to 3 other topics, which is how to bring new experience around life skills in Hungary, because you're keen to discuss about that, right?
Yeah, well, I mean it more in general. We have courses, we have a skilling program. Where the app will hopefully be ready soon. Tamas has put the foundation of everything we need to be done there in that place. So, but at the same time, we want to do. We know that people will only be engaged if it's fun, if it creates a good experience, if it's something which they enjoy doing. So not something just which is heavy and difficult and hard. But it's really we know everything is about creating experiences. So the first that example is trying to come up with some kind of a game. But there are, you and me already have a lot of other ideas, but I invite the audience to come up with other suggestions for us where we should be a part of. Yes, so we are talking about the concerts, we're talking about the cooperatives, we're talking about the new clothing line, but there might be other things which are more obvious or more needed. So we're asking you, the audience, to say, hey, maybe you have some ideas. Hey guys, why are you not doing that?
Yeah, absolutely. And again, our culture, well, that's what we put on our website, and that's what we are doing, is around 3 words: fast, co-creation, and journalist. So again, we love to explore many areas and just co-create with people from different experience and skill set and mindset. That's it. And again, so we are open to anything. Just ping us on Twitter, as I said, at the new ABC or any other platform. And
no idea is crazy enough. We will look at everything seriously, and it's nice that you start talking about co-creation. Maybe you can start talking about how we can connect with Oscar this week.
Yeah. So Oscar is from Life Skills Lab. He's based in London. He has done great works lately on courses and workshops, mainly face-to-face. And the goal of his workshop is really to help people to, as he said, power their purpose in their lives and work. Because again, it's about taking ownership of your own work and learning and just life. But these days, he's really keen to explore also this aspect of doing things, not just face-to-face, but also online by using live streaming tools, or I don't know, tomorrow VR or AR, game-changing technologies, for instance. But at that moment, we connect via Twitter, simple as that, with him, and then we set up just first Skype conversation with him where we explore who we are, what we are keen to do, and it's clear that we have the same purpose, to help people to develop these life skills in this challenging time. Simple as that. And again,
and we're happy that he invited us that this next Tuesday part of his workshop called The Power of Purpose. We think extremely valuable. It looks like at least extremely valuable to us. So where you and me were invited to participate, so we can how it works, how it is, and hopefully we will soon be able to offer it to our people as well. So really excited about that.
Yeah, absolutely. And when we are talking about co-creation, again, that's not just something that Oscar will bring and then us we will bring another product or say that's just that. No, we will co-create this online workshop or courses on the power of purpose. Because again, we saw that we have the same purpose now. It's just about using smart and fun way, as you say, too, because again, people online have different behaviors and practices. So, talking about that, we also have a webinar next week with Jorge Barba. He's an innovation insurgent, and the topic will be what comes after smartphone. So it's really a really interesting topic and intriguing too. I know that you discussed with him because that's who you are, Arnold, who introduced Jorge for this next webinar. But we invite you to join us, so it will be on January 9 at 10:30 a.m. CET on the Google Hangout, a public Hangout, and we will have this live tweet, we have the hashtag the new worker. So feel free to join us anytime.
Yeah, and last but not least, when you talk about co-creation, I had yesterday. So yesterday was the 1st of January. So I like that because already I had my first meeting with about the new ABC, and I was talking to you about a life skill program which he had a couple of years ago with some fellow teachers here in Budapest. But they were more practical areas. We are really into skills areas, but more into practical areas like what does it mean finances? Well, you start to get a job, then you have to buy a house. How do you work? How do you get a mortgage? So all these financial things which they don't teach you at school, but also even is like if you want to get married, what does it mean? What does it entail? What are the things related to that? Well, you get a house. What does it mean to maintain your own house and do maintenance and work on all these things? She was working on very practical things, which again are not being taught at school and not being taught at university. But still, they're crucial in your life. For most of them, if you're a young person and you're for the first time with that experience, it's totally new, and you're like, oh, how should I deal with that? But working on that. So. What she will be doing is seeing whether she could also use our platform in order, because I think it's a valuable addition to what we're
absolutely doing.
And to look at that, because usually what she has done was developed in a real life fashion, means, but different when you make it available in an online form. But you work on that. And again, it didn't work in the real life version, because again, it's like we call the old way of approaching this. You have to book a room, you have to get people to do, get the pay,
too much cost.
All these things, and that is not easy to do unless you already have an audience. So that is why we use online, which makes a lot of these activities easier. Not all of them, because you still need to build an audience. A lot of the other things are much easier. So that's why we start working on it. Really excited that, like with Oscar and Julie this week, we had a lot of people who add to our portfolio, because again, we at the new ABC are the global platform for learning life skills. So it doesn't matter what kind of skills or whatever. We want to reach these hundreds of millions of young workers. So we need a broad portfolio as possible and many people who can deliver various aspects.
Absolutely. Yeah, it doesn't matter from the location or any crazy idea that you have. We can co-create together. That's really about that. There is no boundaries for that.
Yeah.
Again, just about the same purpose. Yeah. So that's it for this first show of the new year. We will be back next week, of course. And again, best wishes for this new year, and keep learning life skills. Simple as that.
Okay. Bye-bye. See you next week.
Bye-bye. See you next week.